Good morning, children. Welcome back to our math session. Today's topic is Introduction Part 3 and Exercise 3.2, question number 1 to 6 of Chapter 3 Understanding Quadrilaterals. So, let we start. So, today's main topic is sum of exterior angle of a polygon. Yeah, we can say that exterior angle property of a polygon. So what would be the sum of the exterior angle of a polygon? The interior angles we already solved, isn't it? So what about exterior angle? The sum of the exterior angle of any polygon is 360 degree. Doesn't matter how many sides it has, is always equal to 360 degree. Surprising, isn't it? Because you must be thinking that some of the internal angles changes for every polygon, right? Because as the value of n changes, n means a number of sides, then the sum of the interior angles also changing, isn't it? But for the exterior angles, the sum will always remain 360 degree. So let us take an example. So let us take this example. So here the polygon, we have 5 sides. So basically the value of n here is 5, right? So now let us look at the interior and exterior angles. What is an interior angle? The angles lying inside the polygon, isn't it? And what is exterior? The angles lying outside of the polygon. So that is called interior and exterior angles. So now when we have to find out the sum of exterior angles, so for that first let we name the angles. So this is angle 1, this is 2, angle 2, this one is angle 3, this one is angle 4, and this one is angle 5. Similarly, the interior angles, this one is angle 6, this one is angle 7, this is 8, and this one is 9, and this one is 10. Okay, so we named the angles like this. So, sum of the exterior angle would be, what would be the sum? Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4 plus angle 5. Isn't it? Now looking at this diagram, you can see angle 1 here is angle 1 plus angle 8. Isn't it? Here angle 1 means, here angle 1 plus angle 8 is actually a straight angle here, isn't it? Angle 1 plus angle 8 is a straight angle. Like as angle 2 plus angle 9 is also a straight angle. Angle 3 plus angle 10, that is straight angle. Means these all are linear pairs, isn't it? Straight angle means sum would be 180 degree. So which is 180 degree, right? So angle 1 can be written as, similarly when you look at angle 2, this can be written as 180, means angle 1 can be written as, total it is 180 degree. So we can write angle 1 is, how could we write? 180 degree minus 8, isn't it? Then same way angle 2, 180 degree minus angle 9, isn't it? Same way angle 3, 180 degree minus angle 10. Same way angle 4, 180 degree minus angle 6. Same way angle 5, 180 degree minus angle 7. Let's see. So this way we can write, means angle 1 is 180 degree minus 8, angle 2 180 degree minus 9, angle 3 180 degree minus 10, angle 4 180 degree minus 6. Same way angle 5 180 degree minus 7. Now if you take them all together, you will get a, means you take all 180s together, then it would be 180 plus 180 plus 180 plus 180 plus 180. How many 180s are there? 5, isn't it? So 5 times 180s that are there, isn't it? So it would be basically 180 degree into 5. Then minus, we can take all together the other angles. That is angle 8 plus angle 9 plus angle 10 plus angle 6 plus angle 7. What is this? This one is the interior angle, isn't it? Angle 6 to angle 10 is our interior angles. So here this is nothing but our interior angles, isn't it? So now whatever we have done till now, that is basically this polygon which consists of 5 sides, isn't it? Here it is 5 sides, that is why we have done like this. Now let us try to generalize it. So for any polygon with n sides, what will be will have it this 5 will be replaced as n, isn't it? We can replace here 5 means that is number of sides, so that we can write as n sided polygon. So what will come? 180 into n. Then here it is interior angles, isn't it? So here 180 degree n minus what is given in the bracket, that is interior angles, isn't it? So what would be the angle sum? N minus 2 into 180 degree, isn't it? So 180 degree into n minus 2 into 180 degree. So now we can do 180 degree into n, that is 180 degree n, minus again multiply 180 into n minus 180 into 2. But here minus into minus, it will change as a plus. So next, what is there? 180 degree into n, 180 degree n, then minus into plus, that will come minus. So 180 into n, that is 180 degree n, then minus into minus, that will be plus. So 180 into 2, that is 360 degree. Okay. So this is 180 degree n minus 180 degree n will cancelled, because this one is minus, means it will cancel there. 1 minus 1 now. So same way, both are same, one is positive and one is negative. So both we can cancel there, isn't it? So here what is remaining? 360 is remaining. So what would be the answer? That is 360 degree. So this very clearly shows that not only for this pentagon, but for any polygon with n sides, the sum of the exterior angles will always equal to 360 degree. So this relation is also very important. Now means many a times in many problems you will see that some of the angles, the value of some of the angles will not be given, and you will be able to find out the values. So those are the cases, yeah, those cases you can use this property to find the unknown values. So sum of the interior angles of any polygon with n sides is n minus 2 into 180. The same way, sum of the exterior angles of any polygon is equal to 360 degree. Clear? Okay. Now we can start our exercise. So we are starting our first exercise 3.2, question number 1. Find x in the following figures. So first we can solve first figure. That is A. Here we have to find the x means here exterior angle, isn't it? Other two angles, exterior angles are given. Third angle we have to find. Very simple it is. So here we are using the sum of all the exterior angles of a polygon is 360 degree. So here two angles already given, third we want to find. So we can add these two angles together and subtract it from 360. Then we will get the third angle, isn't it? So let's see. So here 125 degree plus 125 degree plus x, that is equal to 360 degree. So 250 degree plus x is equal to 360 degree. So x is equal to 360 degree minus 250 degree. So that is equal to 110 degree. So we got here the value of x is 110 degree. Send it. The same way, second one, B. The figure is given like this. Here, x, y, z, all three. Z, you can see that there the sign is given as 90 degree. Y, inside it is given 90 degree sign. So outside also 90 degree. It's a linear pair. Yeah, it's a straight angle, isn't it? So first we can put the value of y. So that is y is equal to 180 minus 90, that is equal to 90 degree. Then angle z is 90 degree, that is already given, isn't it? Now we can take all other angles by sum of exterior angle, that is x plus y plus 60 degree plus z plus 70 degree is equal to 360 degree. Now we got already y and z. We have to find only x. So x plus 90 degree plus 60 degree plus 90 degree plus 70 degree is equal to 360 degree. Now add all together. So x plus 310 degree is equal to 360 degree. So x is equal to 360 minus 310. So that is equal to 50 degree. So we got the value of x is 50 degree. Clear? Now we can find next question number 2. Find the measurement of each exterior angle of a polygon of 9 sides and 15 sides. So we have learned that the sum of the exterior angle for any polygon doesn't matter how many sides it has, isn't it? The sum of the exterior angle will always be equal to 360 degree, isn't it? So we have to find out the measure of each exterior angle. It's a regular polygon, isn't it? So that means now for a polygon with n side, if the polygon has n side, how many angles it will have? Means the polygon has n side, that means it will have n number of angles, isn't it? Angles and sides both are same. So here if the polygon has 9 sides, then the polygon would have 9 angles, isn't it? So therefore if we add 9 times would x, means let me the number of angles we can take as x. So we will get uh, 9 sided, so 9 into x, that is equal to 9x. So here we know that total sum of the exterior angle is 360 degree, isn't it? So 9x is equal to 360 degree. So x is equal to 360 upon 9. So what is the value of x? That is 40 degree. So hence the measure of each angle would be 40 degree each. Means if it is a regular polygon of 9 side, then their exterior angle would be 40 degree each. Clear? The same way 15 sides. So here no need to explain more. So we can take as a 15 side means the angle of the polygon be x. So 15 into x, 15x. So 15x is equal to 360. So x is equal to 360 upon 15. That is equal to 24 degree. So here the measure of each angle would be 24 degree each. Clear? Now we can see question number 3. How many sides does a regular polygon have if the measure of an exterior angle is 24 degree? So we have to see here 24 degree. Then we have to find the exterior angle, isn't it? So exterior angle of each exterior angle is given 24 degrees. So we have to find, we have to find the number of sides. So let's see how to do. So here sum of all exterior angles of a regular polygon is 360 degree, isn't it? So here number of sides we can take 360 upon measure of one angle, isn't it? Measure of each angle it is given 24 degree. It's a regular polygon, so all angles are equal. So we can take 360 upon 24, that is equal to 15. So how many sides are there? The number of sides is 15. Clear? Now next question number 4. How many sides does a regular polygon have if each of its interior angle is 165 degree? In last question, exterior angle is given, but here interior angle. So first we can take the exterior angle. How could we take the exterior angle? As a linear pair, isn't it? So see, given each interior angle is 165 degrees. So then each exterior angle should be 180 minus 165 degree. That is equal to 15 degree, isn't it? Now we can find. So let the number of sides be n. Then n into 15 degree, that is equal to 360, isn't it? So n means number of sides into angles, that is equal to 360. So n is equal to means number of side is equal to 360 upon 15 degree, that is equal to 24. So therefore the number of side is 24. Okay. Now question number 5. Is it possible to have a regular polygon with each exterior angle as 22 degree? Is it possible? And one more question is there. Can it be an interior angle of a regular polygon? Then if it is not, why? The reason also you have to give. So first one means if it is a angle means each exterior interior angle of a regular polygon means that should be equal to means if it is an exterior angle then that should be equal to 360 degree, isn't it? If it is an interior angle means we know that it is also divided by means it's a factor of 360 degree, isn't it? Then only it is a possible value, we can say that it is a possible value. So first one, no, because 22 is not a divisor of 360, isn't it? It is not actually it will not be divisible. 22 is not a divisor of, it cannot be divisible by 360. So it is not a exterior angle of a regular polygon. Now same way B. No, because each exterior angle is 180 degree minus 22 degree, that is 158 degree. So which is not a divisor. This one also not a divisor of 360 degree. Okay. Now sixth question. What is the minimum interior angle possible for a regular polygon and why? And one more question, what is the maximum exterior angle possible for a regular polygon? Minimum interior angle means the minimum side of a polygon is 3, isn't it? So what should be the polygon? That is an equilateral triangle, isn't it? 3 sides, 3 angles. So let's see. The answer is an equilateral triangle is a regular polygon with 3 sides has the minimum interior angle. Since sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree, so divided by 3, that is equal to 60 degree. So each interior angle would be 60 degree. Okay. Then same way maximum exterior angle, that is also equilateral triangle only, means equilateral triangle is a regular polygon with 3 sides has the maximum exterior angle because the regular polygon with the least number of sides have the maximum exterior angle possible. So minimum exterior angle possible is 180 degree minus 60 degree, that is equal to 120 degree each. Clear? So both are equilateral triangle only, that is the minimum possible sides of a polygon, and the degree also 60 degrees the lowest, means 180 minus 60, that is 120. So 120 is the maximum exterior angle possible. Okay. So clear? Okay. So here we are completing this session. So thank you.